Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and just came back from watching 83 the movie, and here's my review on it. Now just want to give a small spoiler alert, but it's not a spoiler actually, you know the story basically. It's all more about experiencing those moments in the movie. But still, if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to know much, just don't watch it, pause it, go watch the movie and then come back. But if you have seen the movie, let's talk about it. As you know, it's directed by Kabir Khan and a big cast behind the film. Leading the way is Ranveer Singh. The first thing is I felt my theatre was quite empty. I think only around 20% was full. I think more people would have been a better experience, but that's alright. And I think this is meant for a theatre. You cannot watch it on your phone or your TV or something like that, because you need that community experience to watch this film. Otherwise, it's no use. That's what the film is targeting. And it is not a realistic film, so don't go with that expectation. It is showing real events, true events, but still the approach, the treatment is very, commercial in a way to arouse you, make you emotional. And it is a love letter about that event, that World Cup, what it did to the team, to the people, to the whole country, and what it meant, the significance of it. That is very well shown. The first thing that surprised me is that the film directly starts with, the World Cup preparations. I thought 1/3 of the movie will be just a setup, them building the team and, getting ready for the World Cup, and then they get in the World Cup and they start playing the matches. But here directly, the team is already selected. They are going to London. They'll be practicing, they'll have practice match and everything. And so the whole film is about the World Cup journey, nothing else. So that's I actually enjoyed. And also the film very well, establishes the mindset people had that time, that how can you even dream of winning a World Cup? You guys cannot do it. Indians themselves, were doubting, what can you say? We cannot do that. If we just win 2 matches, that's great enough. So there was no one, even dreaming of it. And that's what Kapil Dev did, that's what his role was in, this whole journey. And when at the end, India wins the World Cup, it's just not a victory in this sport, but also a victory in everyone's heart. People open their mind that they can accomplish anything, they can dream of anything, and they can do it. That theme was very well explored in the movie. Now, after watching the film, you feel like, you have lived with the team. The camaraderie between everyone, the chemistry was really good. There were different moments scattered throughout. You may get that feeling while watching the film, but they all very well work together, which I think was a big problem in MS Dhoni, the movie, where it felt like, we are just rushing through these moments he had in his life. That's it. I love that they use real footage in the movie. Whenever, they're watching the match on the TV, it's the real footage. There are a lot of real pictures included in the film, and I really like that. It's kind of paying respect to them. A lot of real players got to do cameos in the film too, which was really interesting. And again, as I said, it's like a celebration. It's not about asking logic, hey, how can that be? They are the real people. No, it's about celebrating it. And it's not like they are playing themselves. They are just playing some other character in the film, but they are included in it. I also like the way the cricket was shot. It was very much like it was shot in those times. Even the graphics used to show the scorecard, or when people get out, it was very similar to how it was done back then. Except the close-up shots, when they are just goes too close to the players and what's happening in between. But other than that, the long shots were very similar to that. A lot of sequences which are captured that time, are recreated in the film. The way people get out, the way some people got injured, the way it was recorded then, it's kind of recreated here. And at moments they intercut to the real footage also in these moments to show that it really happened. There are a lot of reaction shots in the movie. Something happens, cut to 10-15 people, and that becomes quite repetitive throughout the film, but I think that's what adds more emotions to it. I think the moment that made me cry was at the end when they win the match and win the World Cup. The sick mechanic guy who comes running to the field and he just sits down and breaks. That moment got to me. It was not them winning, but the emotions these people had around them, the whole country, because that's what it meant to everyone. Winning a World Cup, doing something unheard of, undreamt of. And there were so many side characters, so many mini stories also going on. The sick mechanic, as I said, then there was this pregnant lady in Mumbai, then there were soldiers at the border, what was going with them, then there was some riot situation happening, how they explored that, then there was this love story, 2 people who were working at a bar, how this event brought all these people together, that just amazing. It's like the film captured the euphoria the country was going through, when we won the World Cup. It very well captured the impact of this victory. I would say as a film, it not be the best film ever made. It's not like that. It's not a very typical film. I don't think non-Indians would really appreciate or enjoy this film. I'll be surprised if they do, because you need to know a lot of history also. You need to know a lot about cricket also, because there are a lot of references which will go over your head if you don't know about the sport. A lot of the cricket is very rushed through the film, which makes sense because as people who know cricket know what's gonna happen, what's happening, we know the scorecards and all of that, so it doesn't really matter. But for people who don't, they'll be really confused. Talking about the VFX, it was bizarre at many moments, not good. And the thing is that it was consistent. It was not good throughout the movie. So I feel like it was kind of a stylized thing. Instead of doing bad work, it's like, oh, it's same throughout the movie, so it's like a style. There are some moments throughout the movie you feel like, oh, cannot be true. How can they be talking like this? How is this so funny? This is such a serious situation. But those all were real events that really took place. You can watch all the interviews by the cricketers. They have said it many times, and that's what they have included in the film. Definitely there are moments where they have dramatized it a lot. They have made it into a scene which was just a dialogue maybe in real life, but still everything is real. These were real events, and it's shocking. We think, oh, they were in the final, it would have been so dramatic and everything, but no, in real life things don't really happen like that. It's a very difficult film to pull off, and kudos to Kabir Khan and his team. They've done a great work. It's a very big film, and you need to make it commercial to make your money back, because the budget needs to be really high. There are many shortcomings, but it doesn't matter. It's not about that, it's about the emotions, and if those emotions work for you, the film will work for you. Coming to the acting, I think everyone did a great job. Ranveer Singh, fantastic. He got the body posture, the way he walks, everything like Kapil Dev. I think the standouts were Ami work as Sandhu and Jeeva as Srikanth. I think they were amazing, apart from Ranveer Singh. And everyone else, I think they fit their role. Even Deepika Padukone, what a small role she had. My parents also talked about the film and reviewed it. You can check it out, and they can talk more about, the actor's performance, because they know the real people, so they can talk more about it. So guys, those were my thoughts on the 83 movie. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Parents review is coming soon, so do wait for that. Through channel membership, you can support this channel and help me continue this journey ahead, and in turn you get various perks. To know more, click on the join button. For more information, check out the community page. So guys, that's the video. Thank you for watching. If you like this, the thumbs up button, share this video, let me know in the comments your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed yet, check out the videos. If you like them too, do subscribing, and I'll see you next time.